Peace and blessings to all of God's people. I pray this finds you well. I'm compelled to come on here this morning and speak to each and every one of you that sent me well wishes yesterday for my 72nd circuit around the sun. That's right, this old bag of bones yesterday turned 72 years old. But listen, I couldn't have got on here yesterday and talked about this. I was moved by each of you. Now, I know a bunch of y'all, it escaped you, and ain't no problem, but I just want you to know that from where I've been and where I am now is a direct result of your prayers, your well wishings, your encouraging words. But now here's the trick to the whole thing. I'm deeply indebted to the sincerity of you all. And I'm going to expose something to you. No, I'm not so much concerned with how people perceive me. And I know people look at me all different kind of ways. But the way I look compels people to see my heart. My prayer every day, I pray for everybody. I don't care if you don't believe in God. I'm going to pray for you anyway. Ain't nothing you can do about it. But this is for my own balancing act. I've been through fire and I've been through rain. I was fighting the devil in the belly of the beast when I was in prison. I am not going to stop now. My prayer every day is that God uses me according to his divine purpose and will. And let me tell you something, that would be absolutely nothing without the good people that God has placed in my life. And no, I ain't just talking about since I've been in Nashville these last few years. I'm talking about my sister and I. You know, we come in here. Our parents made a decision and they found out when we got here they didn't want to do it. And I don't want to revisit that because they did what they did. And see, it's not about the individual. See, it's not about us. It's how God is going to use us. And I just want to come over here and thank each and every one of you who wishes me well, prays for me, bears with me in some of my most unpredictable times. My family, my church families, my people in the community, the people that God sends me to, that prays with me, and I get to pray for them. Again, I just say, God, use me. It ain't about me. It's really not about me, But like I say, I just want you to know. I want to come over here and let you know the gratitude I have in my heart to be a servant of the Most High God. No, I don't really like all the label deals because most of the labels have been contaminated. The men and women of God out here are faced with some of the most compelling challenges ever known to the face of man. But let me tell you something. The story already been told. And before I leave here, let me tell you something. Yes, we have an abundance of dead prophets, but there are living prophets among us. And I'm just going to notate one. And I know you want. Cat Williams said on that Club Shay Shay, that 2025 was going to be a period of revealing. Understand something. Some of the greatest truths is told in a joke, or told with a smile. The scripture describes it as you can't feed babies milk. Sometimes you got to take bread and let it soak. You can't feed babies raw meat. So you have to, at some point in time, get bread and soak it in milk and make it so it can be digestible to them, or get them baby food. But my point here is, everything ain't for everybody. We are here to act together to glorify and edify the Most High God. And through that service, we are exposed to God's agape love. And God's agape love is the only thing The more you give away, the greater your capacity is to receive it. And let me tell you something, it was well received yesterday. Like I said, I couldn't have came on here because I was an emotional mess. But peace and blessings to all of you. I pray that you come into your own and find out whose you are and who you are. Because you're here for greatness. You ain't no secondhand nothing. You are number one in a class of one made by a perfect creator. Peace and blessings to all of God. And thank you again for being in my life.